Hey guys, it's Malon or Malonb or Malon Shop, and I'm finally making an update for you guys. This would probably be pieces of videos that I tape here and there, and eventually will just match it up all into one. That way, I can just make a short clip, and I don't have to, get everything together and try to remember everything to show you guys, because that will take a while. That will take some time to do since it's been so long. Let me just start by showing you what I've been working on right now. I'm still working on it. If you follow me on Instagram, I am Malonb. All my links are down below in the description box. You have already seen a picture of this. It's a sweater for my son, Rohan. Looks like this for right now. It is based off a free pattern. The pattern is called My Gift to You. So I followed the pattern. There's 3 buttons here. You can't really see it because it's the brown, but it's a little dark, I guess. Oh, you can see it there. There will be 3 buttons right there. So I followed the pattern for the buttons as well as until you divide for the arms. And the pattern is, if you make it via the pattern, the sweater itself is an open sweater. So anyway, once I divided for the arms, I just started to do stuff in the round. So pretty much this is how it looks. I had some trouble with the bottom here. Originally what I did was I did about 1.5 inches of garter stitch because I kind of liked that look. One of his other sweaters, I'll show you guys, I have garter stitch in the bottom and it doesn't roll up at all. But for this one, it ended up rolling up really badly. So it was like this, it just stayed like that. So I went back and I did 2x2 ribbing. I also had an issue with it being stretchy. I was trying to find a cast off that is stretchy without it flaring out, because the cast offs that I tried, I mean, there's so many online that you can find like stretchy cast offs I guess people use for socks or stuff like that, like if they do toe up. It like also like flares out at the end. So I found this video where this lady, she doesn't give it a name. I don't know if it is something that already has a name or not, but anyway, I'm gonna link her video down below. It is pretty stretchy, and as you can see, it does not flare out. I sewed in my tails except this one because I just wanna make sure, like try it on and make sure it is stretchy enough. I did try on the sweater with the original garter stitch piece I had here, and it fits him pretty well. I made it to a little longer because if you guys remember the cat sweater, I'm going to show it to you guys. It's the same type of sweater, followed the, until the buttons via the free pattern, and they just did it in the round. It's way too short, and I've made that sweater, actually, I finished it probably like, I don't know, the middle of the year sometime, and I just maybe like in the beginning of the month or last month, I just finished up the face of it finally. Let me just show it to you guys now, I guess. Oh, and again, this is the free pattern, My Gift to You. Based on that one, I am striping, I think the brown, it's just a regular like chocolate brown. It is Red Heart Super Saver, and the color, the green one, is a Caron Cake. I think the colorway is lime green or something like that. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of this sweater as well as what colorway it was. But of course, Caron Cakes change colors. So for the arms, I have similar colors left in the skein, similar colors of this light green. So I'm just going to be strapping all the way down both arms. I actually have it here right now. So the colors I have left here are pretty similar. So I think it will look good for the arms. So that is what I'm working on right now. So this is the cat sweater I was talking about, guys. Finally finished putting the buttons on and put the face on. It's a cat sweater. So again, basic, same idea. Follow the free pattern. The pattern will also be linked down below. Again, it is free via Ravelry. So the only other thing I did differently was that for the green one, I made it a little thinner or smaller because, again, my son is very tall. He has long limbs, like long hands or arms and long legs, but he's pretty thin. So again, this one fits pretty well. It is not very tight and it is a little too short. So I'm actually thinking of maybe eventually going back in and, you know, making the arms longer, especially the arms, I would say, because they fit him to like here somewhere. And again, if you follow me on Ravelry, I do have pictures of him wearing it. I may add them here as well since I'm gonna edit the video anyway. So that is another thing I finished, the cat sweater. Now I'm going to show you an awesome surprise. Well, not surprise, but an awesome items I got from Z, who is actually the one that made me want to make a video for you guys because I haven't made one in so long. So you guys may recognize this. Can you see it? I got one of her bags. And do you see how huge it is? Like, this bag is like huge. You know what can fit in here? It can fit like probably like 6 or more full skeins of Red Heart Super Saver. I mean, look how big that is. It is very roomy, very sturdy. It has an awesome design. Yarn is life. And if you don't know Zelda or Z, this is her. Zelda NRJ3. I will also link her down below. I don't know if she has any bags left to sell. I think she sells them at $30 a piece. I would say completely worth it. Completely worth it to get, you guys. Again, go check with her to see if she has any more to sell. If she does not, I don't know if she will be putting another order in. So she will have more in the future. I would say definitely contact her to let her know you want one. It is awesome. She sent me a little card, which I will keep. I really like this design. I think she got it made. She got the design made by, I don't know who it was, but I know she mentioned it in one of her videos. Pretty cool, right? Yarn is life. And last but not least, a button. You know what? I don't have like any special item or a special thing where I put buttons. I don't really collect them or anything, but you know what? I may have to. I've seen so many cute ones related to yarn or knitting or crochet that, you know, they're just pretty cute. So again, awesome bag. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, sorry about the lighting, and I guess I don't know if it's what you guys are seeing exactly is not the best. I don't know where my case is for my iPad, the one that I can put on the tripod, so I'm just setting you guys up somewhere where the lighting is not the worst. So let me just show you a couple of more things that I finished. These will be for gifting. If you guys have seen my videos for when I did in April, I did one video a day. I was working on a pattern that I was going to publish. It is not published yet, nor have I written up the pattern at all, but I went back to make a few items from that for gifting. They are wrist warmers. These actually, of course, for gifting. These are purple. The whole thing about my pattern was that it is stripes, and you can change whatever color you like. It's the main color here. And also, this is very short. My original pattern was the part here on top was long enough to cover your fingers here, but I made it so you can fold it back down, sort of like until here or wherever it is you want it. That way you have the option, you know, to have it longer or not. Like when I found that when I wear wrist warmers, usually they don't keep my fingers warm. That's why I made it that long, you know, with the idea that you can put them down if you need to, but otherwise it'll be nice and toasty. So these are for gifting. I made 2 other pairs that I already gifted actually. One I made blue, like with the blue color right here, and the other one I just used black, so it's just, you know, regular stripes, but the main parts here were black. the recipients used them and loved them, which is a plus. And I made one pair, well, one for myself. I need to make the other one. I didn't bring it, but it's actually up there. If you can see in the green basket, it's with a coral or pink color. Again, I need to make one more. Now these two are made with mandala yarn. I don't know the colorway. I made two cowls. Very easy, just double crochet. I made them long enough where I can do 2 loops around the neck. And actually I got two of these from the same ball. So I had a little bit left, but I didn't bring to show you guys. I really like that yarn. Actually I want to make one for myself. Except for me, I think I'm gonna make it a lot thicker. I don't know, but I like that yarn. I was actually thinking of making a sweater with that. But the whole thing about like using yarn that is like that has different colors, you know, on its own like that for sweaters is that depending on how you make the sweater, you know, if you make even if it's like what do you call it, like top down sweater or whatever, the stripes are never gonna match, you know, like it's always going to be like thicker stripes in the arms just because it uses up less yarn, so there's a bigger space. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make a sweater with that or not. I wish I could, or I don't know. I have a lot of the yarn still. I have probably like 3 or 4 skeins just because I love that color. And again, I always had a mind, I wanted to make something with it, just don't know what. So let me see. Oh, let me show you this, guys. I may have showed you this on my last video or the one before that, I don't know. Look for that. That's where I give you the information of what book it's from. It's a book, I think I checked that from the library. It is, I think I completed most of it, if not all of it, but I did not have the buttons on for you guys, but now I do. My son has worn it already, and let me tell you guys, it's not my favorite at all. As you can see, and I did follow the pattern, so as you can see, the top has 2 buttons. I wish that it would have 3 buttons, like one more button right at the edging here in the front panel. Because once he wears it, when he wore it, it opens up, you know, like it opens up completely like this. Like it looks like a boat's neck sweater as opposed to having this little neck area right here. And not that it's a bad thing, but you know, why not just make it a boat neck sweater then, you know? It's like doing all the work for this when it's not really gonna be visible that much. You know what I mean? You can't really tell unless he's not wearing it. Like this way you can definitely tell, but again, not my favorite. I would not make it again. It is a little big on him, so I'm pretty sure he'll be wearing it for next year as well. And that reminds me about the sweater I showed you guys earlier. I did run out of the brown yarn, and I thought it was just the general brown. I don't know. I don't even know like the legit names of the colorways, but I thought I had more brown from Lion Brand. I meant Red Heart. That's what I thought it was, Red Heart. However, I don't have any more brown, so I went to Michael's to check out what they had. Hopefully pick out something that matches, but actually what I thought it was, the color I thought it wasn't, because the yarn I used, it's a little lighter. It looked a lot more like Red Heart Soft, but again, the colors I had didn't match, so nothing in Michael's matched. I was trying to maybe at least find something that's matching, you know, whether it's the same brand or not, but no brown at Michael's matched, which was very disappointing because I actually finished one arm except for the ribbing, so I need to do the ribbing on one of the arms and then the other one. So I'm so close to finishing that, and it was disappointing. I found nothing at Michael's. That I was going to try going to Walmart to see what they have, but to be honest, if Michael's didn't have it, I don't know if Walmart will have it. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Like I said, I think it's Red Heart Super Shaver, but I don't know. I don't know if it really is. So it just pretty much trying to find a matching yarn regardless, you know, what brand it's from, which, you know, I don't really care if it's the same brand, but if it's not Red Heart, then I'm asking myself, is this yarn acrylic? Like, can I put it in the washer, you know, washer and dryer, or it doesn't smell like you know, like any other type of yarn. It has no smell. So I'm thinking maybe it's not wool yarn and maybe it is acrylic. I don't know. But anyway, today I was just disappointed that I couldn't find it in Michael's, and that just kind of left me in a bad mood because I'm thinking that I don't want to finish it if I can find something, you know, that's the exact match. And it's sad because I'm so close to being done. Okay, this next thing is I started these back when I made my last video, which was around 4 months ago that I checked. I didn't actually watch the video, so I don't know what it is I showed you guys or what I was talking about, but back then I was thinking about opening my Etsy shop again or not. Actually, I was thinking of opening it in general. I'm still iffy about whether I want to open it on Etsy or somewhere else. I have not been looking it up anywhere. I haven't really done any research as of yet. I have not brought out the items I still have already to list or anything. So I just have to make up my mind to do it, to be honest. If you guys have a shop, if you guys do Etsy or anywhere else, why don't you give me some tips or let me know your pros and cons from wherever it is that you're selling at. Maybe some suggestions, maybe some guidelines, maybe some tips. Anything would help, really. So anyway, since then I've been trying to make things to, you know, to post up to sell. These are just the fronts of the pillows. So definitely I need to complete these. I need to add the back and stuff it. There will be pillows, decorative pillows. That was one of the things I did back in the day. This is Tunisian crochet, which I actually forgot how much I missed and I liked doing it. Anyway, a lot of mushrooms, all game related. Again, my idea was to just have a whole set of them, and whenever it is that I was going to put them together, I can just do that at the same time. Last one is a ghost. So I have those to do. Haven't worked on any recently. I think maybe the last one I was doing was like a Pac-Man ghost, but actually I don't know where my project back for that is. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. As far as life stuff, things are going pretty good. Today was my son's last day before the holiday break, so he has 2 weeks off from school. He won't be going back until New Year's. We don't really have any plans. Well, for Christmas, we plan on going to my aunt's place, just spending the day there, maybe doing a cookie exchange. So that should be pretty fun. Otherwise, just gonna be spending time with him at home. I'm going to be looking up a lot of Pinterest or any other sites, you know, that have ideas for activities to do with a toddler, since I haven't done it in a while, you know, looked up new things to do. With me, nothing new really. Again, just trying to think whether I will or will not be opening my shop. I'm trying to think of items that I want to make. Recently I've been wanting to make things that I enjoy making, as opposed to things that I feel like I have to or should be making, if that makes sense. I also found, which is not a surprise, that I have a lot of stash, a lot. So if anything, even if I don't open up my shop to sell things I've made on Etsy, I did have one shop where I sold yarn that I dyed, as well as yarns that I wanted to de-stash. I think if anything, that's definitely something I will be doing this coming year, posting up a lot of de-stash yarns up there. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated with that. I think for the video wise, I'm going to be just making shorter videos whenever it is that I either finish something or I can think of making one for you guys, even if it's like short clips here and there. because I kind of like to watch those as well whenever anyone else posts like a 2 or 3 minute video, just to, you know, here, look at this kind of thing. I think I'm gonna be doing that just so I have more current updates as opposed to just waiting for months and months and then not even showing you guys all that I made. So what else? Oh yeah, if I don't see you guys before Christmas or even New Year's, I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.